He wasn't supposed to make it this far. Not with the criticism, not with the scandals, not with the industry constantly predicting his downfall. Yet today, his name is tied to millions, controversy, and one of the most talked about careers in Kenyan music history. But before the wealth and the headlines, there was a risky dream that nearly collapsed under its own weight. Today, his net worth is estimated at around 200 million Kenyan shillings, accumulated through music sales, live performances, brand deals, and independent ventures. His lifestyle reflects that success, but with an air of mystery. Over the years, he has been associated with several luxury vehicles, most notably Mercedes-Benz models, including reports of an S-Class, CS300, and even a 45 AMG. He has also been seen with a 14-seater Land Cruiser van, often linked to touring and business operations. Earlier in his career, reports mention cars like a Toyota Mark X and Toyota Prado, symbols of his first taste of success, though these are believed to be no longer current. Rather than excess, his wealth appears calculated. He reportedly lives in a one-story home in Syokimau, often described as a mansion in entertainment media, fitted with modern interiors, multiple TVs, and security systems. While the exact value of the property has never been publicly confirmed, it's consistently described as being worth millions of shillings. There have also been unverified claims of land ownership in Kitengela, possibly for future development. But this comfort didn't come easy. In fact, it came after one of the most turbulent journeys in Kenyan entertainment. The story begins with a young artist driven by faith, ambition, and raw hunger. Armed with a microphone and conviction, he entered the gospel music scene with a sound that felt fresh and bold. Success came quickly. Songs spread rapidly. Church halls turned into national stages. But with fame came pressure. As his popularity grew, so did scrutiny. Every move was watched, every lyric analyzed. Then came the turning point. A shift in sound, a bold departure from expectations. The move shocked fans, divided audiences, and ignited debate across the country. Some called it betrayal. Others called it evolution. For a moment, it seemed like the gamble might cost him everything. But instead of fading, he adapted, rebranded, released more music, pushed boundaries. Slowly, the narrative changed. Crowds returned. Streams increased. And the artist many had written off reclaimed his space on his own terms. Yet behind the music, another story was unfolding quietly. Away from the spotlight, he is a father, publicly known to have at least 2 children, a son named King Damien and a daughter, Sonia. He has spoken about how fatherhood reshaped his priorities. In recent reports, he has been linked to Ethiopian model Saron Ileg, often cited as his wife. Though he keeps much of his romantic life private, moments shared publicly suggest a man striving for balance between fame and family. Despite the noise surrounding his career, those closest to him describe someone deeply aware of responsibility, especially as a parent. But even longtime followers may not know the full depth of his journey. Few artists in Kenya have faced as much public controversy and survived it. Time and again, his career seemed on the brink, only for him to return stronger. What often goes unnoticed is his independence. Rather than relying fully on major labels, he took control of his music, branding, and releases, an approach that gave him freedom, but also exposed him to risk. He is also known for working relentlessly behind the scenes, often spending long studio hours perfecting sound and visuals. Love him or criticize him, one thing remains undeniable. He refused to disappear. And in an industry where many rise fast and vanish faster, that alone is a statement. This is not just a story of wealth or fame. It's a story of reinvention, of standing firm when the world expects you to fall. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like the video and subscribe to Inside the Millions for more cinematic stories behind fame, fortune, and resilience. Who should we cover next? Drop their name in the comments, because the next story might change how you see success forever. Movie camera sparkles.